am an adult. Video games are for children.
Wow.
And so me in dating, I would rather you have a hobby that's not video games. Something that enlightens you.
You don't think video games do that at all?
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. My favorite video game growing up, it was Frogger. So I'm just helping a frog cross the street.
Detracts.
Hold on.
What's going on, people? This is your boy Say One's History. You are watching The Male's Perspective, where we congregate as men and we try to give women the honest truth without the bitter tasting of the medicine. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool new content that's coming out. You guys read the title. You know what's going on today. We are going to talk about it. Women hating on men that play video games. Let's get into it, you guys.
I am an adult. Video games are for children.
Wow.
And so me in dating, I would rather you have a hobby that's not video games. Something that enlightens you.
You don't think video games do that at all?
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. My favorite video game growing up, it was Frogger. So I'm just helping a frog cross the street.
Detracts.
Hold on.
Oh my God. All arguments invalid. Frogger? Of all the amazing games
I got another
Frogger.
one. I got another one. Grand Theft Auto.
DTA's, you're one of your all-time favorites?
Grand Theft Auto. Before you decided to keep this going as a grown man.
Right. Which I have made very, very lucrative for myself.
And by the way, were you always a gamer?
I grew up playing games like Final Fantasy VII, you don't know it. Kingdom Hearts 2, you don't know it.
No.
Mega Man X, which I went and got him iced out here, you don't know it.
Mortal Kombat.
Still
Fighter.
Like
Name one Mortal Kombat character. Thank you.
She don't know it. Hey, look, it's funny to me because I remember the first game that I really, really, really got into as a kid, and that was Metal Gear Solid. And it was just so realistic to me. And then the next game after that was SOCOM. And I just really like the military games. So you can get caught up in games like that. I totally get it, totally understand. And there are people out there who make money off of playing games, who make damn good money off playing games. But the issue that I have is you want to play fantasy. You want to joke around. You want to be on the internet all the time on social media. You want to do your makeup and stuff. What is the problem with allowing your man to actually just be at peace for a little bit? It seems like attention is the game and they want all of it. So look, next time your man is just sitting down and he wants to play a game or whatever, I guarantee if you give him a little bit of time, he's going to come to a point or a realization like, damn, like my girl's been seriously cool. She ain't been getting on my head, trying to force me to do nothing. Let me go ahead and take her out to eat. Let me go ahead to show her that I appreciate her. Just take it easy, ladies. I promise you, you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. I guarantee you. Anyway, let's keep going. And of course, we got another one, you guys. Let's get it.
But the whole gaming thing...
What's the problem? Jacqueline has this big problem too. Because
it's just lazy. It feels like unless you're getting paid, and there's a line, right? Like it's cool if you want to do it every so often, but to me, I'm like, go educate, like go do something productive.
But what is the problem? Like, Jacqueline has a big problem with it too. Whenever she hears the PlayStation start up, like I gotta hear the huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
But if I were to just have TV on, you'd be on TikTok as it is, not paying attention.
It's not that,
so why does it bother you?
Because it's not the distraction of me being on TikTok and us watching TV. It's what you could be doing with that time.
There it is, and that's what I knew it. I knew it. You women want to task us bad that you're so pissed that we're taking time from doing something. Wait a minute, you're enjoying things? You have time to do this video game?
Here's the thing.
Here's all the things you could be doing.
Here's the thing, you're enjoying it, but you could also be planning something nice for us.
Look, check this out, man. Women, you can't. Don't try to tell a man what to do. Look, I'm sorry to put it like that, but really, don't try to tell a man what to do. That is going to be the worst conversation, or one of the worst conversations that you can ever have in your life. The best way to go about it is try to suggest something to him. Don't try to force him to do anything. You're never going to get anything that way, unless, of course, he's a simp. But if that's the case, you guys got way, way bigger problems than just him playing video games. But don't try to force him to do anything. It's not going to work. Sometimes women get turned on by men forcing them, like telling them to do something or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying it's all women, but some women like that, like a man to take charge. But with men, generally speaking, we don't like that. Like my woman, when she approaches me and stuff like that, she wants to tell me or something about something she wants me to do. She goes, babe, I really think we should talk about this and whatever. Or we have words that we were just talking about this. We have words that she uses or whatever. Babe, I really need you to hear me out. Listen, I'm like, okay, fine. It's not about a man being all macho. See, that's where like women get it all twisted. Like they hear these male-centered podcasts and they think that a man is just coming out and just being, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not listening to you. No, it's not like that. But there are rare occasions where if you have a very sensible woman where you'll have to have conversations and you'll just be like, babe, I don't appreciate that, whatever the case may be. Now, if you have a modern woman, you're unfortunately having conversations like that more often than you would like to. Like, hey, don't talk to me like that, getting loud, doing all this stuff. If that's the conversation that you guys are having on a frequent basis, if that's the type of relationship that you guys have, boy, like I said before, you've got bigger problems to deal with. And that's something you need to really consider getting out of. I mean, because that can lead to a whole myriad of different situations, jail time, yelling, anger, stress, mental health, the whole nine. So, just figure out your situation and do what's best for you. With that, let's go. All right, you guys, I ran through this just a little bit and these are some of the things that is bothering her about her man. Let's get into it.
Here are the things that are bothering me about you this week. Number 1, you play too much video games. Number 2, you play too much video games. Number 3, you played video games for like 2 hours before I even got home. Then I tell you, dude, you've been playing too much video games today. And you're like, no, I just got on like a half an hour ago. It's literally been like 5 hours. You've been playing video games for 5 hours. He's like, oh, we hung out today. No, we didn't. We got dinner for half an hour. The rest of the day, you've been playing video games. He's like, whoa. Get off video games.
What are you saying?
Look, check this out. I know he had on the earphones, and there was a chance that he probably really didn't hear. He's, talking to the guys and stuff like that. But there is a point in time where if a woman nags you so much, you can literally develop this superpower and she could be yelling, screaming at you, and you are able to just block that person out. You are literally able to just block that person out. I've done it before. I've developed the superpower before. It can be done. And women, if you have a man who has developed this superpower, you are nagging him entirely too much, and you need to try a different way of approaching him. Maybe you guys will sit down or should sit down and have conversations about how you would like to be approached, how you would like to be talked to. What are some of the words that you are going to use when you want to have a genuine, real conversation? What do you consider a genuine, real conversation? What are some of the things that you are not going to use against each other? What are some of the things that are not going to be valid as serious conversations? Those type of things you guys need to have. You guys need to build a relationship, a strong rapport with each other. And then, build off of that. But just thinking that you're going to allow something to happen or something is going to go well and you guys don't have no strategy, you guys don't have any foundation, it's not going to happen. This is one of the reasons why I waited so long to get married, why I waited so long. I mean, there were women that I previously been in relationships with that were nice, that were fine, that looked good, you know, that had good personalities, you know, for the most part. But there was always something in the back of my head that made me look and say, you know what? No, I'm not putting myself in that situation to get married. It's just something in the back of your mind is just saying, nah, I'm cool. You're a cool person, but no, we're cool where we're at. We're in a relationship. We're living together. We're not living together, whatever the case may be, but no. And we won't discuss that with you, but it can be as simple as something that you said. It can be as simple as something that you did. It can be as simple as you nagging us about a video game. Because what you nag about with stuff that's just simple, mediocre, you know, things is going to come up in major conversations and major arguments. So as men, that's how we gauge. So women, it's not here. I'm not having this conversation to get on you. I'm just kind of give you a heads up, let you know how men think. You know, you guys, as we go through these videos, I'm noticing that the common theme for women in these video game TikToks are essentially attention. They want attention. And I think there's some validity to it, but I also feel like there's a happy medium to it as well too. Look at her face. I caught her on a crazy ass face. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I think there's some validity to it, but at the same time, I think too, like it can be too insituated on their end. So with that being said, let's let her cook. Let's let her see what she's gonna say, and then I got some key points that I want to touch on this. But let's go.
Well, I do know some men where it's just like you are paying attention on that game, talking to them people, arguing with them people, and you could be in my face. It is some men that needs to give their woman more attention, but it's just like the game it just irritates me.
But men are stressed out. They come home, they want to play the game. It's freedom.
But why, as a grown man, do you want to come home and play with a controller? I got something.
You don't play video. You don't. You know what? I'm mad now. I'm upset. A man, this is like his only time of like having complete freedom and something to escape reality for 20 minutes, and you're trying to take it away from him.
You're not doing all that with that video game.
Yeah, you are. You get to enter
reality.
Yeah.
They got niggas making on the games, little avatars. Like, nigga, what you want to look like? Who the is this? Who the is this? No, the avatar. Who the is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not you. Yeah. What you got going on here?
I got a virtual girlfriend.
So look, women want an attention. Like I said, I don't want to take away from that. I do think that's a valid situation. It's something that I think about all the time as far as with my woman, making sure that I give her the time that she needs. I know, you know, when she gets here or whatever, I want to make sure that I give time to her. I'm going to be doing my podcast. I'm going to be working. I'm going to be doing my second job. I'm going to be cleaning, cooking, doing stuff around the house. So I need to make sure that I have time set aside for her. But women need to also understand that a man's objective in life is not to be ruled by a woman. A man's objective in life is not to appease a woman. A man's objective in life is his purpose. And if he's striving to achieve his purpose, if he's striving to do what's best to create income and to create a sustainable living for the household and the family and stuff like that, sometimes things may come up where you're not able to give that time. Things are constantly moving. I'm constantly thinking in my head, you know, I need time to do the videos. I need time to, you know, do my secondary job. I need time to do my primary job. I need time to work out. So the man is actually being pulled in several different directions, and he's in some cases just looking for his woman to be his peace, but she's, you know, so frustrated with not getting the attention she wants she's not realizing all the amenities that the man has provided for her. So I understand that there is validity, and I'm not trying to take that away from you ladies at all. To men giving women time, I believe that there should absolutely be time for that too. But you also need to be able to give your man a little bit of leeway in regards to all of the things he's doing, especially if it's a good man. If it's not just on the video game all the time, sometimes he just, gets on the relax, or he's working or something like that. Give that man some peace, man. Seriously. Let's go. All right, ladies and gents, as we review these videos about these video games, I'm noticing a clear similarity here. And that is that women want attention. We all know that. But here's another thing that I'm noticing about this here too. And a lot of people, men and women alike, may have not picked up on this. And this is a clear sign of what? What is it? What am I going to say? Well, it's a clear sign of stubbornness. It's a clear sign of being, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a clear sign of being, trying to be dominant, trying to be masculine. That's the word I'm looking for. Women, you can't beat a man in masculinity. And then also ego was another one I was looking for. It's weird to me. Like, I think in this day and age, like, women were taught so much to take care of yourself, don't depend on a man, do this, do that. In doing that and being taught that way, they've developed this ego, and it prevents them from tapping into their divine feminine energy. And because they're not able to tap into their divine feminine energy because of their ego, it prevents them from getting what they want. Men don't want women to adhere to everything that they say. Men understand that women are going to have their own opinions. They're going to have their own views. We don't want a pet. That's not what we want. But if you tap into your divine feminine energy and you talk to us like a woman rather than trying to speak to us like a man, then you will get, like I said, more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Man, here's the difference between a man's masculinity, and here's the difference between a woman's masculinity. And this is why men have a hard time respecting a woman being masculine. Here's the simplest, easiest way I can describe it. When two men are masculine and they are having a disagreement with each other, there is a mutual respect, because we know at any point in time it can get physical. When a man and woman are being masculine towards each other, a man doesn't respect a woman's masculinity because she feels and she knows, generally speaking, that a man is not going to get physical with her because it is not deemed like, it is not something that's acceptable. And I'm not agreeing, I'm not saying that it is acceptable, because it's absolutely not. But because women know that, they take it to the extreme. And that's why men don't respect it. That's the bottom line. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys for watching. Again, please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool new content. I apologize, I wasn't able to post any videos for the last couple of days. I've been moving and shaking, trying to get everything done. But all the subscribers that have just recently subscribed here, man, I really genuinely do appreciate you guys. I mean, you do not know how much I appreciate you. Like, really, thank you. All the people that are leaving the comments, whether good, bad, or indifferent, everybody has their own opinion. I fucking appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to continue to grow. Like I said before, I want to get you guys included in a lot of the stuff that we're doing. And if you want to be featured, you want to be on the guest, you want to be a guest on some of the shows that I plan on doing in the future, drop a link. There is a link at the bottom with the email address here for the male's perspective. You can reach out to me that way. But with that being said, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you again so much. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later, and Happy New Year's. Salute. I really appreciate you guys for watching the video all the way through. But if you can do me a little itty bitty favor and hit that subscribe button. It would really help if you hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. So thank you in advance. Appreciate it.